How to increase your deadlift. I'm Nate, the FitFutureMD. Upload every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I try to leave people better than when they found me. Make sure you pick up that free nutrition and health guide down below. But if you're new to the channel, hopefully this, will help you out. As far as deadlifting, you're supposed to be able to deadlift at least twice your body weight, right? So if you're a 200-pound person, you should be able to do 405. So what do you do if you're not there yet? And if you're over that already, you keep going? Absolutely. So what are we going to do, to try to make our deadlifts better? Well, first off, we're going to do progressive overload, right? So powerlifters like to get stuck into a 5x5 or a 5x3, something like that. Whereas I like progressive overload. And so progressive overload is where you go up to 80% of your max for 3 reps, right? So you progressively go up to that, right? And then you do your working sets with the 3 reps. And then what I do is I drop the weight back down and do bodybuilding, right? So then I'll do sets of 10 to 15. And that's what I call progressive overload. So the lift that you want it to get stronger, you're going to have to make that your main lift for the day. So if deadlift is not one of your main lifts, then, you got to change that and make it one of your main lifts, right? So, so you go in, you progressively work up to your sets of 3, right? So say your max is 315, so you'd be doing your sets of 3 with 250. Right, so you work up to 250, you do your sets of 3, you drop it back down to 185, do your sets of 10 to 15. And that's your progressive overload. That's how you progressively get stronger. So then the next week you're not going to do 250, you're going to do 255, and the week after that 260, and and eventually you'll be doing your 3x3 with 405, right? So then your max is higher than 405, right? So it's kind of the idea. Right. Second thing is you got to have your nutrition right? So to gain muscle mass, you have to be in a surplus, right? So, and most people don't want to go over 15 to 20% body fat in their surplus, right? So you got to figure out where that is for you. If you're not even down, so for me, I'm not even down to the 20% level yet. So you can still get stronger in the higher body fat percentages as you're going down. It is hard, it is difficult, but with progressive overload, your body still has the calories in it from fat to continue to get stronger as you decrease your weight, right? So it's only at a certain point where that's not true, but if you're if you're doing a low carb diet to get down, you may not have the energy level or the glycogen in your muscle, to finish everything. So that's why a lot of people will do, carbs before their workout, carbs after their workout, and then the rest of the day they don't have carbs. So that way they have enough glycogen to do their workout, right? That's where your pump products come in and all that stuff. I don't really use that stuff, but there is a place for it, especially when you're trying to be cut and shredded and get stronger at the same time. So, all right, so this other stuff is kind of, situational. Obviously, if you don't have flat shoes, flat shoes are going to help you with the deadlift. Like I say, I use rider wear. I've shown those in some of my other videos, right? So another thing is an exercise called good mornings, right? And a lot of people will skip this exercise because it's kind of out of the way. It looks weird, especially in the middle of a gym. Good morning might look weird to you. You might not be able to do that much weight with it, whatever. But that's definitely going to strengthen your back muscles, right? You want to increase your deadlift frequency, right? So how many times a week you deadlift, right? So if you can get it where you deadlift Sunday, you deadlift Tuesday, you deadlift Thursday, or Monday, Wednesday, Friday, whatever, you know, and you do progressive overload, you're gonna see those gains in that lift, right? Because you're doing it more. And anytime you have a weak body part or a weak lift, like if you do it that 3 times a week, you know, with progressive overload, you're not there to do it to failure. You're just doing progressive overload. And if you do that, then, you know, that's when you'll see the superior gains. So you remember those guys from high school, they were all benching like 405 pounds and they're like 160 pounds. And you're like, how the heck are they doing that? Where they were benching freaking 3 or 4 times a week, right? Whereas you were only benching once. So they concentrated on that particular lift, got really strong at it, you know, and then moved on to the next one and got really strong at it. So just something to think about, so you can get up to that weight and then maintain that weight, right? And lastly is rest and recovery, right? So if you're not eating enough, you're not sleeping enough, you're not doing massages, you're not getting your chiropractic care, you know, you're not getting your micro nutrition in, your vitamins and stuff, like, then you're going to see that you're not as strong on things and on lifts. And, you know, it's no different here with deadlifts. So, you know, get your deadlift strong, you know, make sure your technique is right, you know, follow the videos on technique and stuff. And, you know, and you got to rest and recover. So hope this helped you out, guys. Let me know if it did in the comments below. Let me know what else I can help you with. I say I'm Nate, the Fit Future MD. I lost 30 pounds in 30 days. And I got a free health and nutrition guide in the description below. So make sure you get that. It's free. So we'll see you in the next one. Peace.